touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
All right, Charles, as a forward defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To the air goes Daniels. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
A final shot before break. Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Commanders.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. Rolling to his right. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They go play action. Daniels. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And he's finally out of bounds, but he gets it to the 25. What a return.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A run straight ahead with Genty. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here's Genty. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Viking 18. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
First down, Washington.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He's got the hook up downfield with Samuel. And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. From 8 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here on the fourth. Gay is on for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Looking for Michael Mayer on the play. And now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Geno now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Moore used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Robinson toss play left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. In motion left, that's Thornton. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Gino. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Powerful running. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Martin, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Raiders first down.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
They'll run with Jeanty. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it down.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Carlson on for the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mustang 19. 18.
Daniels looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 35. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down.
Ready. Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
Here's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime. overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what they're going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm. And by the way, yards count either way.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. And this is a touchdown. Now it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Dancing away at the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
For a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. That's to Bowers once again. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5, a pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To the air again, Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Of course, this definitely 4-down territory. Gotta have a touchdown on these next 2 plays. 3rd and goal. Now Smith. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the